His predecessor used to spark mass walkouts at the United Nations. But when the new Iranian president speaks, diplomats dissect his every word. And this morning they heard Hassan Rouhani call for a nuclear weapons-free world.
As long as nuclear weapons exist, the risk of their use, threat of use, and proliferation persist. The only absolute guarantee is their total elimination.
But his words outside the General Assembly Hall have been more significant, especially the possible time frame he outlined for a deal over Iran's nuclear program. In an interview with the Washington Post, Mr. Rouhani said, the shorter it is, the more beneficial it is to everyone. If it's 3 months, that would be Iran's choice. If it's 6 months, that's still good. It's a question of months, not years. Earlier this week, William Hague met Iran's new foreign minister. So does he think this charm offensive is for real?
Before Iran asks other countries to do these things, well, of course we want to see the transparency and the concrete steps from Iran that then allow it to talk to the rest of the world.
The Iranian president also has an audience back home to consider. The country's economy has been hit hard by years of crippling sanctions. A nuclear deal would lead to an easing of the sanctions.
The economic sanctions are biting. They're having a very tangible effect on the Iranian economy. Oil exports are plummeting all the time. And the priority of his government is that of putting the economy back in order. And the main obstacle to this are the sanctions.
At a lunch earlier this week, the Iranian president turned down the chance of an historic handshake with Barack Obama. But in the next few hours there will be high-level talks between the country's foreign ministers, an early test of whether words will be matched by actions.